Yes, dear participant, good afternoon. Now it's time to start our session. Our expert is available. For introduction to the sir, I would like to call Mohammad Rashid, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, to introduce our guest speaker. Thank you. It's over to you, Mohammad
Thank
Rashid.
you, Nayyar sir. Yes. Good afternoon to everyone, dear sir and respected sir and madam. I want to introduce about the Dr. Anurag sir. Dr. Anurag Dixit sir, presently working as a dean, University School of Engineering and Technology, Rayat Behra University, Mohali, Punjab. Professor Dixit having more than 25 years of professional experience. Professor Dixit, having more than 25 years of professional experience, he got many opportunities to work with reputed organizations like VIT Vellore, MITS Lakshman Nagar, and Galgodias University. He has experience to work as a director in SVC Rajasthan, as a principal in Regional College Jaipur, and as a dean in BRCM Haryana. In Galgodias University, he worked as a head of the computational division. In his tenure at VIT Vellore in 2009, he is created to initiate AI division. He did his PhD from India's leading center university, Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi, in 2010. Professor Dixit has published nearly more than 100 years research paper articles in various journals and conferences. He has widely traveled more than 20 countries for research talks. Thank you, and sir, welcome here. You may start session, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. First of, first of all, I thanks for inviting me and given the opportunity to interact with the leading academician as a faculty member. First, I am faculty. Later, I am as a dean position. As a faculty, it's very tough to take class or take present present 2 hours with any topic for with in academia. Try my best to given some real-time picture, machine learning and clustering. I will share my PPT.
Your mic is on. Excuse me, sir. Your mic is on. You have to mute. You are mute, sir.
Just 1 minute, I will try to
Okay.
share my
Okay.
start my
Take your time.
presentation. Some problem in the sharing my The permission is there or some, it's a
Yes, sir. I think
actually it disable my icon was sharing. Yeah,
let me
now
let me
okay.
check, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, it's okay.
It's okay now?
Yeah, yeah, thanks, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's visible now, my screen share.
Not sure, not yet.
No?
It's not visible, sir.
Again, it's a disable the screen sharing. Just check it out, the permission.
Yes, sir. You can take your time. Be relaxed. Participants are requested to kindly be patient.
No, no, it's still is a disable. Now it's a visible.
Yes, sir. But screen is now you are in presentation mode, but your screen is not. Your slide.
It's,
Your slide is not there, sir. I think. Sir, you can choose your entire window sharing.
here is show it stop. Just I again I
Yeah. Otherwise, you can rejoin, sir, if there is any other problem related to network or other issues.
again I need to reconnect. Actually, I tried.
Yes, sir. Yes, you can reconnect,
Here
sir.
is such is
Maybe
this.
some other issues.
इसको मिनिमाइज करना था एक मिनिमाइज
Better I leave and again I rejoin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can. You may, sir. Sir, now your presentation is running here.
Now it's okay, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry for
No issue,
last
sir. No.
last 1.5 year we are struggling for the infrastructure.
Yes, sir.
There are a lot of if and but is there in infrastructure corona period. Yeah, today my talk related with the data science. My topic is machine learning algorithm for the clustering. First of all, we start the basic idea why we need clustering, what's the importance of machine learning, or what's the important algorithm of machine learning or clustering. I try to cover three important criteria of machine learning algorithm is given title machine learning algorithm for the clustering. I divide my talk into three subdivision: introduction of machine learning and machine learning algorithm or clustering.
Excuse me, sir. Kindly put it in the slide mode, sir.
Pardon?
Yes. Your slide is very short size, so put
Okay,
into the
full
presentation
screen.
mode. Yes, sir.
Acha, full
Presentation.
screen mode. Acha, full screen mode. Okay, okay. Yeah, just
You can click F5, sir.
yeah.
Sir, slide option. Slide show. Not here, sir. Not here, sir. There is a tab after view review. Yes, slideshow.
Yeah, I think it's okay now.
No, no, sir.
No,
Sir,
now it's okay. I think
go to the slideshow,
already in my system it's okay.
but not here. Other
Again,
participant can kindly reply.
slideshow. It's not visible.
Not here, sir. Slide. Go. Sir,
Hi.
there is a percent sign at below.
So बॉटम में राइट कॉर्नर में 69% के बाजू है. प्लीज काइंडली प्रेस हियर. बॉटम राइट कॉर्नर.
Bottom, sir.
बॉटम राइट कॉर्नर में सर.
Already I make in my side. It's a slideshow.
Oh,
For a number of time I minimize for my. Just
then, sir,
wait for 1 minute. Matab, I think now it's okay. Just for
Sir, you just press sir F5 function.
Yeah, already I mean, in,
Okay.
from my side is so the slideshow is also full screen.
Then sir, go ahead, sir. I think.
Today we try to cover introduction of machine learning algorithm or clustering. First of all, why we need the machine learning? What's the approach of machine learning? What's the difference between the traditional programming or machine learning? The complexity in the traditional computer programming is in the code. In machine learning, algorithms are in the principle simple and the complex is structured in the data. There is a way that we can automatically learn that structure. That is what is at the heart of machine learning. Machine learning, I think I also checked, I'm in the second slide, but it shows the only first, just we need to, just 1 minute. Otherwise, send the WhatsApp number, I will share it.
फुल स्क्रीन में मत जाओ सर आप।
Actually, if I try to make the full screen, no, I also check my mobile. There the only first slide is visible first slide.
Sir, I think it is because you have only shared one screen, not whole screen.
That's
So
why
that
it's
I
not
think
In the full screen.
not full screen, sir. When we share
Yeah.
through this Google Meet, we have to select entire screen sharing. After
Yeah,
that, yes, sir.
ठीक था।
Yes, sir. Now it's fine, I think. Yes, yes. Sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sorry for inconvenience. Kindly unmute, sir. That's fine, sir.
I break my talk in 3 parts: introduction of machine learning and machine learning algorithm or cluster. Just we start, why we need the machine learning? What's the difference with the traditional programming or machine learning concept? Why? What's the important of machine learning? What's it? The complexity is the traditional computer programming is the code. Program that people write. In machine learning, algorithms are in the principal concern and complexity in terms of the data. Is there any way that we can automatically learn from data structure? Why we need the machine learning? These days,
6
simple.
2.5.
How to machine learning is the data, large size of data. We start off 20 years back with the 1 GB is known as a big data. Here, these days, terms is changed with the time. So machine learning is about the predict the future based on the past. And the previous example, previous experience, we predict the future. If it can be defined as the study of algorithm that improve their performance at some task T with the experience E. So in short way, if we try to define machine learning, it's the prediction for the future based on with the previous past experience. It can be defined as task in terms of subset to the P, T and performance and task T with the experience. Just I discussed the age of data, where we're talking about the industry 4, industry 5, industry 4.0, where everything around on this the concern the data source or everything in the lives in the digitally recorded. The current electronics world in the wealth of various kind of data, such as the IoT, cyber security, smart city concept, business data, or in the health issue, COVID-19. These days, there are a lot of research going on the COVID or health related issue with the help of machine learning algorithm. Data can be structured, semi-structured, or unstructured. As a layman, if you try to define the data structure into somewhat specific format, we can compare with the traditional programming with the machine learning. In the traditional programming, or in simple concept, there is somewhat we perform a write program for some specific input and output. In between, we can produce our program or code. Input or output predict is there. We can write our programs, codes. But in the machine learning, data is as well, output is there, past from the past, it use the. It can be defined, it's a part of artificial intelligence, but these days machine learning have grown rapidly in the recent year in the context of data analysis and computing that typically allow the application to function in the intelligent manner. We can go back on, there is the system, the expert system, then knowledge-based system, then with artificial system, before decision support system. All these are the branch of the expert system. Machine learning is the content data analysis and computing typically allow the application function in an intelligent manner. Machine learning usually provides system with the ability to learn and enhance from the experience automatically without the being specially programmed. There are so many applications generally we use. It's a common, simple handwritten, face scanning, or in the medical. It provides the system with ability to learn and enhance from the experience automatically without the specific program. When do we use them? Another question comes, where we can use the machine learning. My personal or in the academia or in the research, today environment, there's nothing, there's no way or no application where we use the machine learning. Each and every, because of that, only for the data side, it's very tough to handle with the traditional concept or traditional programming. Second, another in the time also important. It's in the traditional concept, it's take too much time for getting the outcome. But from the machine learning approach, we can minimize our time complex. So ML is used when human expertise does not exist. Human cannot explain their expertise. It is model must be customized. Model are based on the hung amount of data. There are the four basic area where we can. But if we conclude in four these, so we can say if hung amount of data is there, so definitely we go for the machine learning approach. In continuation, pattern exists in our data. If there is some similarity is there, that later we will discuss the clustering. When pattern exists in our data, even if we do not know what they are, but somewhat relationship is there. We cannot pin down the functional relationship mathematically. In the traditional concept, in the programming, simple phenomenon of the programming, first we develop the relationship in the mathematical model for any problem. But in the machine learning approach, we have the opportunity. Another, if we have the unlabeled data, later we will discuss the supervised, unsupervised learning. So there are the three basic when we lot of the hung amount of data, unlabeled data. Label training set harder to come by data in a high dimension. Features. Naturally, for the clustering, we require features. The high dimension features is there. There's so many example already. There's number of application. Almost each and every day we are using machine learning problem approaches. I mentioned handwriting recognition, face recognition, medical image, sensor. In the cancer, if we try to diagnose the cancer initial stage, we just compare with the previous data and find out the growth of cyst. Maybe it's later it become the convert in the cancer disease. So application in the pattern recognition, maybe in terms of the face or handwritten or medical image or in the IoT, Internet of Things, there are so many sensors. Another application in the towards the optimization side. Many parameters have hidden relationship that can be basis of optimization. In the neural network, nodes, we know the nodes in network. For problems, naturally we need to consider some hidden relationship, hidden attributes, pattern generation according to the image, motion of the sequence. In the medical side or in the police or crime, we have we just study the pattern generation or the past experience or that some criminal history. Another detection, unusual pattern in the telemetry from the physical or virtual plan. So there's so many situation coming in our mind. Unusual pattern in the telemetry from the physical or virtual plans. Unusual sequence of credit card transaction. Cybercrime. I already mentioned that in the health or as well as the police or crime, there are lot of opportunity or application on the machine learning side. Unusual sequence of credit card transaction, unusual pattern of sensor data from the nuclear plant or behavior or human behavior, space behavior. And from the machine learning, we can predict future stock price. Or in simple human being, we can just like predict the after election, oil price, petroleum price will be increased. With the or past experience, same concept. If follow in the machine learning. The future stock prices, we can predict just in the stock market news, after 1 year or 2 years, this price, Reliance or Tata or the Tesla company, after 2 years it's double or 4 times or five times. Or we can use in the network events, in the IoT, in the electronics, or in the neural network side. If we define the machine learning, classify the machine learning, generally it classifies supervised, unsupervised, or in the reinforcement. Generally, most of we follow 3 classification, but it's a broad view of the machine learning: supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, reinforced, multitasking, assembly learning, neural network, instance-based learning. Same in the supervised learning, unsupervised learning also can be classified. It's also take the success of machine learning system also depends on the algorithm. The algorithm controls the search to find and build the knowledge structure. The learning success of machine learning, in simple, if we say, if for this we require any programming, we require, it depends on the algorithm. Algorithm control the search to find and build the knowledge structure. In the traditional programming also, for success of any programming, naturally, it's an algorithm. The same concept, it's also applicable in the machine learning. There are so many algorithms. It depends on the problem, data set, training set. The learning algorithm should extract useful information from the training example. There. For learning algorithm, recognition pattern, already we discussed that the handwriting, physical recognition, medical image of crime, like generating pattern. For successful of the clustering, we need to finalize the relationship between the data set. Because the distance, generating image or motion sequence. Already we discussed type of learning, supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised reinforcement learning. Supervised, if the guidance is there, training data is there, and desired outcome label is there. Unsupervised, supervised, we say कि guidance is, we have the training data plus the desired outcome. In terms of unsupervised learning, we have the training data without the desired outcome. So there are so many without desired outcome. In the semi-supervised learning, training data with desired outcome. In the reinforcement, reward for the sequence of action. Basically, generally we use these 4 types of learning. Common in the classroom teaching. Other guidance is there, is known as a supervised. It can be also categorized in linear classifier, numerical functions, parametric, probabilistic function. So each technique learning algorithm have there some subdivision is there. Non-parametric, instance-based function, k-nearest, most popular algorithm, KDE, kernel density estimation, non-metric symbolic function by using symbolic function, classification or regression tree, part, decision tree by using aggregation, bagging and bootstrapping, random forest. So each for specific data set training, specific application, there are number of algorithm, number of technique. In the unsupervised clustering, K means clustering, spectral constraint, density, estimation, GMM, graphical model, PCA, principal component analysis, factor analysis. Unsupervised learning also have the uh, density estimation or dimension reduction. And PCA, more popular. Like algorithm, simple algorithm, same concept we follow in the clustering. The performance of clustering algorithm is depends on the type of input, such that the different problem data set could require different similarity measures and different separation technique. Like programming, any type of programming. According to the problem, according to the data set, according to the environment flexibility, we use the programming infrastructure in terms of the language, maybe in terms of the operating system. We know each and every technique provides the solution for the same problem, but our motto as a human being or as a machine, we try to reduce complexity in terms of the space, in terms of the time, in terms of the resources. Other. The same concept clustering algorithm is depends on the problem or data set. According to the features, we require different similarity measures and different separation techniques. As a result, dimensionality reduction and representation learning have been extensively used alongside the clustering. Basic objective behind the clustering, dimensionality reduction and representation learning. In order to map the input data into features space, we need to convert the input data into features space, where separation is easier with respect to the problem constant in terms of the specific problem, specific environment. We try to find out the feature from the inputs. Try to reduce dimension reduction and representation learning. There's so many approaches, clustering approaches, diversity. This aspect related to the algorithm structure and operation. This is related with the algorithm structure and operation. And a diversity method begins with the all pattern in the single cluster and perform splitting until a stopping criteria. The evaluative approach begins with the each pattern in the different singleton cluster and successively merge cluster together until a stop criteria is satisfied. Diversity, it's a vice versa. Begin with the all pattern in the single cluster and perform splitting until a stopping criteria is met. Monolithic and This aspect related to the sequential or simultaneous use of the feature in the clustering process. Sequential or simultaneous use of the feature in the clustering process. These days, data size, data dimension is too large. So generally, we use the polytechnic that is all feature into the computational of distance between the pattern. Yes. All features enter into the computation of distance between the pattern and decision are based on those distance. Another hard versus fuzzy. A hard clustering algorithm allows each pattern to a single cluster doing its operation and its output. A hard clustering algorithm allows each pattern in a single cluster doing its operation and outcome. Like fuzzy logic, fuzzy clustering method assign degree of a membership in the several cluster to each input pattern. A fuzzy cluster can be converted to a hard clustering by assigning each pattern to the cluster with the largest measure of membership. So in summarize, the hard pattern in the single cluster doing its operation and its outcome. But in terms of fuzzy, it cluster can be converted into membership, assign a degree with the membership in the several cluster. It can be converted into hard clustering also with the approach largest measure of the membership. Another deterministic was a stochastic. This is most relevant, most partnership approach designed to optimize a sequence error function. This optimization can be accomplished using the traditional technique or through a random search of a state space consists of all possible labeling. Deterministic is most relevant to the partnership approach designed to optimize a squared error function. It can be accomplished using the traditional technique or exact through the random search or possible labeling. There's different clustering techniques, partition method, hierarchical, density-based, graph-based, model-based. In the partition k-means, k-modes, fuzzy, hierarchical, traversing algorithm method. There's some example of hierarchical method. Density-based is in this gun of a wave cluster. Graph-based MST, SNN, similarity clustering, and model-based EM algorithm, KNN clustering. According to the application, according to the input, can adopt any one clustering technique. We just start the hierarchical clustering algorithm. the average linkage clustering. The dissimilarity between the cluster is calculated using the average value. The average distance is calculated from the distance between the each point in the cluster and other point in the another cluster. The two clusters with the lowest average distance are joined together to form a new cluster. First of all, we try to find out the dissimilarity between the cluster. Then average distance is calculated from the distance between the each point in the cluster and all other points in the another cluster. And we try to merge different cluster with the lowest average distance. Then centroid linkage clustering. This variation used for the group centroid as the average is defined at the center of a cloud of a point. Then complete linkage clustering, maximum or further network method. Complete linkage. In this, the dissimilarity between the two groups is equal to the greatest dissimilarity between a member of cluster I and a member of cluster J. Somewhat different in this approach, complete linkage clustering. The dissimilarity between the two groups is equal to the greatest dissimilarity between a member of cluster I and another member of cluster J. This method tends to produce a very tight cluster of similar cases. Single linkage clustering, minimum or maximum. The dissimilarity between the two clusters is the minimum dissimilarity between the member of the cluster. This method produces the long chain which form lossless steady cluster. Another approach is Ward method. Cluster membership is assigned by a calculated the total sum of squared deviation. Ward method. Cluster membership is assigned by a calculating the total sum of squared deviation from a means of a cluster. The criteria of fusion, it should be produce the smallest possible increase in the error sum of a square. Then partitional algorithm. It's obtain a single partition of the data instead of clustering. Clustering structure, such as the dendrogram produced by the hierarchical technique. This method has advantage in the application involving large data set for which the construction of algorithm is computationally problematic. A problem accompanying the use of a partition algorithm is the choice of the number of desired outcome cluster. Partition clustering algorithm obtain a single partition of a data instead of the clustering structure. Here we advantage of the application involve large data set. Nearest ever clustering. Since proximity play a key role in our institution notation of a cluster, nearest neighborhood, distance can serve as a basis of clustering procedure. Fuzzy clustering extend notation to associate search each pattern with the every cluster with a membership function. The output of such algorithm is a clustering but not a partition. It depends on the application to application. We go much more in the K-means algorithm. K-means algorithm is the most popular algorithm proposed by the J. Hampton in 1979, or Ed Paget also. He follows number of research on this algorithm, number of modification, but in the clustering, it's just a foundation or basic. Given a set of n different object, the K-means clustering algorithm partition the object into K number of cluster. Such that the inter-similarity is high, but the inter-cluster similarity is low. Intra-cluster similarity is high, but inter-cluster similarity is low. It's applicable for each and different object with K number of cluster. Condition is intra-cluster similarity is high, but inter-cluster similarity is low. In this algorithm, user had to specify the K number of cluster and consider the object are defined with the numeric attributes and those using any one of the distance matrix to demonstrate the cluster. Most of algorithm is a problem specific, training set specific. It can be said as follow. First, it can select K number of object at random from the set of an object. These K are treated at the centroid or center of gravity of a K cluster. In the basic steps is there. First, we need to select K number of object at random from a set of an object. These K objects are treated as a centroid or center of gravity of K cluster. For each of remaining object, it assigned to one of the closest centroid. Let us form a collection of object assigned to each, and it's cluster called as a cluster. We need to specify the K object at random from the set of an object. The K is known as the center of gravity of K cluster. And for remaining object, it assigned to the closest. There is formed by the object, collection object assigned to each centroid is called a cluster. Center of the each cluster is then updated. Just 1 minute, I need to take one urgent call. Hello. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Just. Yeah, yeah, ma'am. हाँ मैम आज का फोन अभी मीटिंग में हूँ मैम श्योर सॉरी पहले लीव Center of each cluster is then updated by calculating the means value of the attribute of each object. The assignment and update procedures until it reaches some stopping criteria, such as the number of iteration remaining unchanged or in an assignment. If we try to write the algorithm, we can take any data set. D is the data set with the n object with the k number of cluster. Like initially we mentioned, there the input output is there, we need to proceed. Outcome is set of k cluster. Randomly choose the k object from the D as an initial cluster. For each of the object in D, we repeat the computation, compute the distance between the current object and the k clusters and right. Just to try to measure the similarity with the object. Then assign the current object to that cluster which is the closest. Then compute the cluster centers of each center, each cluster. Then it's become the new cluster, it's repeated number of time as per our application or whatever criteria it takes, accuracy, criteria, application. Repeat step 2, 3 until the coverage criteria is satisfied. According to the application, it may be take 2, 3 time or more. When we fine tuning with the data set, with the cluster, then we stop. Objects are defined in terms of set of attributes. AI, it's a data types. Distance, naturally, for cluster, distribution of objects in the cluster, naturally we need to compute distance. Distance computation, n is distance, L1, L2, so on in the cosine. Similarity. Then minimum distance, we need to measure the closeness between an object and the center. Right? Mean calculation. Mean value of each attributes, value of all objects. Then the convergence criteria. Any one of the following termination condition. We also mention in the clustering process, we need to specify according to the application, according to the accuracy, we can define number of iteration, number of cluster, numbers, and try. So criteria may be maximum number of iteration, permissible iteration. We not go for the much more. No change in the central value when it cluster. Zero or no significant movement object from one cluster to another. If there is no movement object from the one cluster to another, definitely we need to stop. Initially, a cluster quality reach a certain level of acceptance, where we can stop our research or our application somewhat. K means clustering algorithm. K means clustering algorithm. If they given a A1 or A2 value is given, let's explain. So 12. The plotting data A1 by let's say A2. Suppose K is 3. Suppose K is 3. 3 objects are chosen at random. Random shown at J circle. These are the centroids shown below. Like this data set. If we consider K is 3, suppose 3 is 3, 3 objects are chosen at random shown in A value of A1 at the centroid. These 3 centroids consider the equivalent distance between the major L2 norms as the distance measured in the. Let D1, D2 and D3 denote the distance from an object C1, C2 or C3. Same. We can A1, A2 is there given. Then we need to calculate D1, D2, D3. It's a distance from an object C1, C2 or C3. Then we, according to the distance, we can allocate, make the group as a cluster C1, C2 or C3. The calculation of new centroid of D3 cluster using the means of attributes value of A1, A2 shown in the table. The cluster with the new centroid in the. It can be repeated number of times. Where initially I mentioned there is the termination condition. Naturally, we require some termination condition where maybe if there is no movement from the cluster, one cluster to another cluster, so definitely we need to stop. Second is the acceptance. How much we expect our outcome. What is the acceptance level of our result? So it can be repeated number of times. So each and every time it can change, modified percent, right? Also. We can next reassign the 16 objects of the 3 cluster by determining which centroid is closest to each other. This gives the revised set of cluster in the figure 4. Point. Here in my slide, I mentioned the point P. It moved from the C2 to cluster C1. Just check it. This point P is moved from the, in the period, this slide, in the next, it moved from the C2 to the C1. This also provides the revised set of cluster this process merely obtains centroid after second iteration are given in the table. That C3 remain unchanged, where C2 and C1 are changed a little bit. Then, respect to nearly or cluster center, 16 points are reassigned again in the same cluster. Consider this as a termination criteria condition. You can stop here, the key means algorithm. But in the simple way, termination condition, if there is a stop in the movement from the one cluster to another, or there is a minor changes after 1-2 iteration, we can stop, or acceptance ratio. If we try to analyze a more popular, more powerful algorithm, let us k-means algorithm and discuss the pros and cons of the algorithm. We shall refer the following notation or X and the object under clustering, n number of objects under clustering. C, the ith cluster, or the centroid of the cluster, Ci. And Ni is the number of objects in the cluster. Then C is denoted for the centroid for all objects and the K number of cluster. Then we can derive the mathematical relationship. It's a starting phase of data science. The simple notations, X is the object under clustering, N is the number of objects under clustering, Ci is the ith cluster, and small Ci is the centroid of the cluster, number of objects. Then there is some challenge for using this k-means algorithm value of k. The k-means algorithm produces only one set of cluster for which user must specify the desired k number of cluster. It's produce final outcomes in terms of one set of cluster for which user must specify the desired number k of cluster. In fact, k should be the best guess on the number of cluster present in the given data. Choosing the best value of k for a given data set is therefore an issue. K-means algorithm. Most important to specify or choose the value of k. It can be best guess on the number of cluster present in the given data set. It's an issue. We may not have an idea about the possible number of cluster for high dimensional data. Generally, in the machine learning approach, we have no idea what's the possible number of cluster. Because there's a lot of, if we can consider the big data set, value, variety, volume. Just like a big data concept, start with the 3V, then 5V, then 6V. Recently, one research paper, I got one research paper with 100V. Maybe in latest in the 21 or 22, it may be reach on the thousands V. So it's very tough to specify K. Possible number of cluster is hidden or ambiguous in the image, audio, video, number of variety already I mentioned. Audio, video, multimedia, clustering application. There is no principal way to know what is the value of K or KB. We may try to success value starting with the 2. We can start from the 2. The process is stopped with when 2 consecutive K value produce more or less identical result. For each and every acceptance is important criteria acceptance. When 2 consecutive K value produce more or less identical result with respect to the sum cluster quality estimation. It can be K is less to the N. There is a heuristic to follow. K approximate K. Under root of N, we can choose this condition and try to find out optimum solution for the K. Another important issue comes cluster quality with the K. You can go for the number of experiment. Naturally, in the machine learning, we need to stop for the acceptance level, for certain acceptance level. It depends on the, as there is no hard and fast rule. It depends on the application to application accuracy. It can, what's the purpose of the application? It can also define the value of K. Make the some arbitrary experiment or we just take some value. With the respect to this objection, we can choose the value of K is 3 as with the smallest value of K, it's give reasonably good result. If K is equal to N, then SSP is 0. However, if the cluster is useless, this is the another example overfitting. If we take K is equal N, naturally, the cluster is useless. It's an example of overfitting. Another important issue, initial centroid. Another requirement in the K-means algorithm to choose the initial cluster centroid for the each K would be plus. It is observed that the K-means algorithm terminate whatever be the initial choice of the cluster centroid. It also observed the initial choice influence the ultimate cluster quality. This is one of the important issue in the K-means algorithm, choice of K. Like you choose initial value half problem is good. Initial value, so half problem will be sorted out. So initial value, it's influence the ultimate cluster quality. In other words, the result may be trapped into local optima if initial entries are chosen properly. One technique can be usually followed to avoid the above problem is to choose initial entry in the multiples run, each with the different set of randomly chosen initial try, and then select the best cluster with respect to some quality measurement criteria. However, this strategy suffers from the combinational explanation of the problem due to number of possible solutions. We start the problem for the machine learning, to which are not possible for simple in the traditional programming concept, or is not expected from the human being. But using the clustering or machine learning, there is some initial condition, choose the value K. This strategy suffer from the combinational expression problem due to number of possible solution. Another initial, choosing the initials and try. A detailed calculation reveal that there are the NK possible combination to examine the search of global optima. Objects NK, possible, the number of possible combination from the range is I1 to the K. For example, if there the number of different way to cluster 20 item into 4 cluster, definitely. It depends on the what distance, permissible distance you follow. There are number of different way to cluster 20 item into 4 cluster. Like permutation combination is there. So same concept, 20 item into 4 cluster, there's so many way to arrange. So each and every strategy have on limitation in the theoretical concept as well as the practical. We can go for the infinite time, but naturally we need to stop somewhere. What's the acceptance level? It's a but we just check it out. The last 2-3 observation. What's it? Change and modification. The strategy having its own limitation in practically. The sample is relatively small. K is relatively small. I also mentioned better choice is the K is relatively small compared to the N. Then another distance measurement. To assign to the point to the closest center, we need an approximately measure that they should quantify to notation of the closest for the object under the clustering. To assign a point to the closest center, we need approximate measure that should qualify a notation of the cluster. Equidistance L2 norms is the best measure. ED is the best measure when object points are defined in the n-dimensional space. ED is the best measure when object points are defined in the n-dimensional space. Other measures, namely cosine similarity, is more appropriate when objects are the document type. If objects are the document type, so cosine similarity is more appropriately when object. There may be other type of approximately measure that appropriate in the context of the application. So each and every algorithm has some limitation, or it's vice versa. If we say for each application some different phenomena, different modification require distance measurement. In contrast of different measure the sum of the squared error, objective function, convert criteria of a clustering can be stated. Data in the Euclidean space, L2 norm, L1 norms, Manhattan distance, L1 norms is used to approximately measure where the object is the minimize the sum of the absolute error denoted as as defined. So it can be measured by the space L2 or L1. In the distance of an object, if we consider an document object is defined from the matrix, DTM document term matrix, it's the number of terms in the T1, T2, and T so on, documents D1, D2, so on, where the object function, which is called the total coincidence, denoted the TC, and defined TC defined cosine of the criteria of object function with the different proximity measure as a minimize to minimize the as a minimize or maximize the TC cosine complexity. Another question comes, type of object under clustering. The k-means algorithm can be applied only when the means of cluster is defined. Hence is known as a k-means. Another type of object under clustering, the k-means algorithm can be applied only when the means of cluster is defined. Hence is termed the k-means. The cluster means also called the center of it. The cluster Ci is defined. Ci is equal to 1 upon the Ni, the summation of the x, the terms. In other words, mean calculation assumes that each object is defined with the numerical attributes. Thus, we cannot apply the k-means to objects which are defined with the attributes. More precisely, the k-means algorithm requires some definition of a cluster means exist, but not necessarily it does have to define its above equation. It's a very general algorithm and can be used with a wide variety of data types. It's a document, time series, etc. And another problem comes in how to find the means object with the composite attributes. For the composite attributes, find out the mean object with the component. When SSN is used to object function and the object is to minimize, then the clusters and means is the mean value of the object in the cluster. When the object function is defined as SSN, minimize the object function implies cluster centroid then median of the cluster. The two interpretation can be really verified given the next. L2 norms used to object function is to minimize then the cluster centroid. The mean value of object in the cluster, object function defined in the L1 form. Minimize the object function implies the centroid, cluster centroid as the median of the cluster. It can be verified. Complexity analysis of the k-mean algorithm. Let us analyze the time and space complexity of key. Time complexity. Time complexity means can be expressed Tn is the O, the n into the object number of object, number of attributes, number of cluster, number of iteration. So complexity, we can measure time complexity in terms of Tn. It's a multiplication, number of object, number of attributes in the object definition, number of cluster, number of iteration. Like number of iteration, number of cluster, number of objects. The time requirement is the linear order of a number of objects and the algorithm run in the moderate time. If k is comparative less than n or L is comparative less than n, then iteration can be moderately controlled to check the value of L. K is comparative less than n or L is comparative less than n, where k is the number of cluster, n is the number of object, L is number of iteration. Then space complexity can be expressed as a form of it requires n by m space to store the object or n by k space to store the proximity measure from the n object to the center of k cluster. It requires n by m space to store the object or n by k space to store the proximity measure from the n object to the centroid of the k cluster. Though the total storage complexity as n is O n into k. That the space requirement is the linear order of n if k is comparative less than n. So space complexity also measure n by m plus k, where n is the object, k is the center of the cluster. It's also a linear order if k is comparative less than n. Another k-means is a simple, can be used for a wide variety of object type. It also efficient both from the storage requirement and time point of view by saving distance information from one iteration to the next. The actual number of distance calculation that must be made can be reduced. These are some advantage. K means a simple and can be used a wide variety of data set, object type. It also efficient both from the storage requirement with the time, space or time point of view by saving the distance information from one iteration to another, the actual number of distance calculation that must be made can be reduced. Same thing with, they have some limitation. is not suitable for the all type of data. For example, k-means does not work on the category data because the means cannot be defined. K-means find the local optima and may actually minimize the global optima. K-means is not suitable for the all type of data. Does not categorize data for that because we require k-means is the name from the name. It's required means it can in the category data is not cannot be defined. Find a local optima and may actually minimize the global optima. K-means has the trouble casting data that contain outliner when this is a used to object function. Outliner can be undertake influence the cluster that produce more precisely in the presence of outliner. A cluster centering the fact not on the trace as represented as they would be otherwise. Comments on the k-means algorithm. Cluster with the different size, cluster with different density, non-convex shape cluster. Maybe I think if the people are the office time is over, people are going back. The vehicle sound is coming. So if K-Metroid's algorithm, I also try to bind up within 5 minutes. Study a variant of partition algorithm called the K-Metroid's algorithm. We learned that the K-means algorithm sensitive to outliner because an object at an extensively large value may subsequently distort the distribution. The effect is particularly extended due to the use of sum of square error object function. The K-means algorithm aims to distinguish the effect of outliner. Basic concept is select an object as a cluster center, one representation object per cluster instead of taking the means. This is the advantage of k-means, but it's also become the disadvantage. For this algorithm, we require means. The basic for overcome this limitation, we another new algorithm. Generally, another cases we use select an object as a cluster center instead of taking the mean value object in the cluster. We call this cluster representation as a consumer cluster metroid as simple metroid. Initially, select a random set of key object as a set of metroid. Then, at each step, all object from the set of object which are not currently examined one by one to see if they are should be the presence is there or not. Another technique in partitioning around the metroid, PAM. This diagram, there the four clusters C1, C2, C4. There the O1, O2, O3, in the diagram O1, O2, O3, O as given the diagram. After swapping the O4 and O5 become the new metroid. If we compare these two, compare the k-means with the k-metroid, both algorithm need to be fixed at the k value. The number of cluster period to the algorithm also, OAth algorithm, arbitrarily choose the initial clusters. The k-metroid method is the more robust than the k-means in the presence of outliner because the method is less influenced by the outliner from than the means. Like time complexity of PAM is the for each iteration, PAM is considered k n minus k pair of object OI or OJ for which a cost OI OJ is determined. Calculating the cost during the each iteration required that cost we calculate for the all non-memory object. There are n minus k of these, though the total time complexity per iteration is the n minus k square. The total number of iteration may be quite large. But the limitation does not scale well for the large database because the computational complexity. Another variant of k-mean PAM data target mainly large data set are the clustering large application based upon the randomized search is in the important improvement of. Here I need to close and ask any query. Ajay, I am also as an academician. Time is much more important. We all are interested bound of the time or any questions? Yeah, Mohammad Ashik. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dear participant, any question?
I know.
వీటి ఇట్లా వచ్చేసేసి సార్ వెళ్ళి వచ్చేసారు కూడా వెళ్ళేసి వచ్చేసారు కూడా మా ముందే వెళ్ళారు కదా సార్ చూసారా మా ముందే.
Yeah, Geeta ma'am, any queries there or by mistake? Yeah, Geeta ma'am, is any queries there or by mistake?
No sir, no by mistakes, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Sir, good afternoon.
yeah.
My name is Nirmala. I just have
Yeah.
one small question.
Yeah, ma'am.
This is, completely technical programming kind of session. So some stuff I couldn't understand. I teach management to management students. So how can I use this better in terms of, instead of programming, is there a way in which I can, as a user,
Actually, as a programming, except programming, that naturally in the statics person or computer science professional is using programming, but as a management or other, there the number of tools available. You just provide the data set, it will provide the outcome, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Generally, computer science people also using the models, already existing model, or we are working on the component base, means we are not starting from the scratch. Already existing system is there, computer science professional just modified as per our requirement. We are not starting from the scratch. These days, the time complexity, we try to minimize the time complexity. So each and everyone is doing the same thing.
Yes, sir. I understand. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Anything else?
Anybody else? I think there's no question, sir.
Yeah.
So we can conclude.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful, sir.
Nice.
Mohammed Rashid? Mohammed Rashid, is there or not?
Yes.
You can give a formal vote of thanks to sir.
Okay. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot to I, Mohammad Rashid, Assistant Professor from Department of Computer Science and Information Technology, Maulana Azad National Urdu University. And thanks a lot, sir, respected sir, Professor Anurag Dixit, sir, Dean, University School of Engineering Technology, and Raghat Behra University, Mohali, Punjab. Sir, I have a great lecture and very informative lecture on machine learning for the clustering, like the k-means and its complexity and different phases of this algorithm. Sir, your lecture is very informative and very interesting topics.
Thank
And
Professor Rashid.
and it's a great lecture. I would like to express our deep gratitude to all participants that have joined lastly, and everything is clear. And thanks all the coordinator who is coordinating this meeting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
So,
Thank you.
so I would like to add to it. We really get motivated to hear to the such a senior person taking out time and taking the sessions for the young researchers like us.
Ma'am,
You,
in the
you,
academia, there's nothing is senior, junior. We are all our
but
faculty
still,
member. Yeah, we are all
but
our
still,
faculty member.
sir.
It's a
Yes,
time
yes,
being, I
yes.
am a dean or somewhat. I did my PhD 11 or 12 years back. Then I reached some position. But academia,
Yes, sir.
all our faculty, it's a time being position.
Yes, sir, but always know there is something called as a continuous motivation factor that we get to see from our elders, from our seniors, from our academician only, sir. So those are the great pillars like you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir,
ma'am.
for
Thank
your
you so
precious
Thank you,
much.
time.
sir.
Ah,
We will meet
thank
again,
you.
inshallah,
Ah,
in future.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, thank you.